good afternoon, and very good afternoon. Welcome to the show. Welcome to VUEGRAPHY. I hope you guys doing great. And I'm making today's video with Nikon ZF, whatever you call. So this is the first time instead of Z30 or Z5. I thought, okay, let me see how the good autofocus system is. Anyways, let's cut to the chase. Let's talk about today's topic. Today's topic is about, today's topic is all about called improvisation. Now, what that's supposed to mean? Well, according to English dictionary, I'll put the meaning over here in journals like you plan to do something else which didn't work or not going to work, so you end up doing something else. Improvisation. This is exactly all also happens in photography, and in my photography it happens all the time. I'm going to put some images during while I'm going to talk. I'm going to put the images and a slide you will see. Like yesterday, I was out in the park, walking, trying to work out, getting too much weight these days. So I thought, okay, let's do some workout. Let's go out some walk. When I went to Sharjah University Park, very good environment, lots of birds. There's a track up to 2 kilometers. You can go round and round, try to get sweat and all that, all those workouts thing, try to burn your calories. So I started walking and I saw some birds. So I said, and my photography instinct quickly kicks in. And I said, okay, forget about the walk, let's shoot some birds. And I was dressed up all the way for a walk, to be very honest. So I quickly took out my D500 with 200 to 500, 5.6 lens, and I tried to shoot some birds. There were some very unique birds. I tried to capture them, but once they saw me, I was trying to get close. They flew away, and I was like, okay, Babar. So I was just still wondering what I'm going to shoot, and nothing happened. Suddenly, in my ear, I heard a airplane noise, like the plane is flying by. And I looked up and I was like, okay. And before the plane passes by, I saw a cloud formation, which you can see on the screen right now. The cloud formation, I already took the shot using my mobile. That's also improvisation. So I already took a shot of this cloud formation using my iPhone, and I was about to go back to home, and I heard this airplane noise, and the next thing I saw that cloud formation, which looks very kind of a stormy kind of thing, the plane was passing right into those clouds. And the next, I quickly realized that it can be a good composition, and I just rushed towards my car, took out my D500, which is already coupled with 200 to 500. Without looking into the OVF, I zoomed in to 500, focus on the plane. The plane appears to be too close. I took the shot, but the plane appears to be too close. So I zoomed out immediately to 200, and I took this shot. Improvisation. And even yesterday night, I got a feedback like it's a very scary image, and how the hell you took this shot? I just standing there on the road, I saw the plane passing right next to it, and I knew that it can be a good shot because I anticipated the plane is right going straight, like literally straight into the clouds. Of course, it's not going into the clouds, but the composition was really compelling. So I end up having this shot. Now, there are so many shots I went for a bird photography. I end up having sunrise and sunset. I went for sunrise and sunset. I end up having some stones shots or some footsteps on the beach. Improvisation. But the question is how we can improvise in photography. The only way you can improvise actually is to just keep looking, keep noticing things around you. And once you immediately noticed things which are about to happen or which already happened or which is literally right in front of you, you have to act quickly. There is, like, for example, this airplane shot I showed you. It was literally like 2, 3, maximum 5 seconds. And in those 5 seconds, I have to take the shot. Otherwise, I'm going to miss the composition. Same thing happened with this shot. There's a minar of the mosque. I was literally at the traffic signal. There was a red light, and I was waiting for a turn to be green. I was waiting, and I just looked on the left side of my car's, screen, uh, window, and I saw there's minar, and the sun was already faded, and I was like, it looks cool. And then I saw the guy is about to pass next to it. So the guy already started walking, and I noticed that. And I was like, it can be a good composition. I quickly lowered down the window, took out my phone, and took the shot. Improvisation. There is no delay. I've missed so many shots because I acted delay, but that's fine. That's how you learn. Improvisation in photography is really, really, you have to act. And once you act, once you have the machine in your hand, then it's all about muscle memory. How good you are in operating your camera. Because you will be mainly focused on the subject and the composition. So you don't have to think about what shutter speed, ISO, aperture. Of course you think, but these parameters inside the camera are all secondary. The primary thing is to capture the moment, capture it rightly with the right composition, with a compelling composition to make it work, to make it long lasting. That's muscle memory I was referring to, muscle memory of the camera, which you have to very much focused on. Like, it has to be on your fingertips in order to capture an improvisation shot. So improvisation, I have done a lot actually. There was an image. You know what? I have my iPad with me on the screen. I purposely have this iPad next to me because I have so many examples, so I don't know how to go each and every example. Okay, that tree example. Yep, that tree example where there's a cloud formation and the sun was about to, set. That shot, it was completely improvised. I was shooting there for shooting camels. I was not able to find any camel, so I saw that tree, I saw the cloud formation, I saw the sun. I knew that sun is going to come down, so I was looking forward for a tree as a foreground subject, which I found it, and I took that shot. So that's it. That's how it is. Sometimes you came across very interesting, like for example that mosque shot on the road with a rainbow. That shot is totally improvised. The rain happened in Sharjah. I was thinking to go out in desert to shoot some nature during the rain. I started driving, I saw the rainbow, and I was like, it can be a good shot. But I was looking forward to have a good subject, so I immediately saw that mosque, and I already saw the rainbow and the mosque in the front, so I knew that by the time I move my car, it will fall like this exactly. So the rainbow and the mosque will come next to each other, so that can be a good composition. So I already anticipated that shot. All right, and while I was driving, so I quickly parked the car, stopped the car at the hard shoulder. Yep, which is I shouldn't be parking, but I did because I was looking forward to capture the shot, and I immediately took out my crop sensor camera, Z30 with a kit lens, and then I just start shooting frames. I just put the double hazard on because over the highway you cannot get out from the car so easily, and so I just took that shot. Improvised. So I have like tons of examples. So, but I thought, okay, let me make this video for you guys in order to see. Okay, that's that tree example with leaf and all this. I was at Fujairah Beach for shooting sunrise. There was a hazy environment, and I saw a palm tree. I took some shots with a palm tree, tried to make decent composition. But this was like, okay, sounds okay, nothing fancy. But one of the leaf of that palm tree was literally fell like this, but it was still hanging with the tree, but it was all the way down like that. And I was just passed behind from that tree, and while I was looking towards the sun, and I saw the leaves, and I was just passed by like that. I literally passed behind from the leaf of that palm leaf tree like that, and I was like, okay. I came back and was like, okay, that can be a good composition. Because the central line of that palm tree leaf was straight down. So I took my camera and I just took this shot. Improvised. Filling the frame with all that leaves, edge to edge. Good shot. Again, improvisation, but improvisation works more efficiently if you are having a very good muscle memory with your camera and the lens. So you automatically, dialing everything without even thinking in order to get the right exposure. I shoot with aperture priority outdoor unless I'm shooting birds, nature, and all that. So sunset, sunrise, shooting mostly aperture priority. Or if I see a moving boat or any moving subject, that's where I have to switch to manual mode and adjust the shutter speed accordingly, aperture accordingly, and always shooting at auto ISO, so I don't have to worry about that. But when I shoot these kind of images like this tree and everything, aperture priority always. So I have to think less about the exposure and I have to come focusing more on the composition. So that's the whole idea in this video I tried to share. Improvisation. But again, you can't improvise without your imagination, without your observation, and without your muscle memory. So imagination, but before imagination, observation, then imagination, then muscle memory. Because once you keep observing the things, you came across some scenes or sights, that's where your imagination kicks in and try to get a shot. And once you try to get a shot, that's when the muscle memory kicks in to facilitate you to get the shot. Observation. What's the second? Observation, imagination, and then muscle memory. Keep these three things in your mind and I can assure you, you will have some really awesome shots on the go. using improvisation. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in future with some new content. Till then, take care.